everybody. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. This is my homemade mouthwash. And first, let me just give you a little bit of background on why I made this mouthwash. I've been using natural mouthwash, but I just thought I could do it a little bit cheaply, so I decided to do it myself. So I found a good recipe, and I think that you'll like it. It actually leaves your mouth very fresh after you use it. So here are the ingredients. These are the items that you'll need to make your own healthy, homemade, natural mouthwash. For this particular recipe, you'll need a bottle of Witch Hazel, which you can find in any drugstore. You'll need aloe vera juice, and that comes in a variety of flavors. This one is herbal. I found it in Walmart's drugstore aisle. You're also going to need distilled water, baking soda. Most people use Arm & Hammer baking soda, but for this recipe, I'm using red mill baking soda because that's what I have on hand. You'll also need 100% peppermint oil. You can find this in the health food store. And of course, you're going to need a container to put it in. I save all kinds of containers when I get done. This is a leftover mouthwash container that I use. It still has a little bit in there, but I'm running out, so it's time to make a new batch. And if you want to make a couple of batches at the same time, just pull out a couple of containers. Let's begin. Alright, you're actually going to need a couple of more items. You could use a measuring glass if you have it, or you can use some measuring cups. You're going to need 1 cup. You'll need half a cup. You're going to need a tablespoon, and then also a funnel if you have it. A funnel is really essential in the kitchen, especially when you're whipping up a lot of things yourself. So I would highly suggest that you buy yourself some funnels. You can get them at the dollar store. They're very inexpensive. So for this recipe, first we're going to start with our empty bottle, and mine still has a little bit in there, but that's okay. I'm about to run out, so I wanted to make some more. And so we're going to take our funnel and just put it down in the bottle. So the first thing that we're going to use is we're going to use our baking soda. Now all you need for the baking soda, you need 2 tablespoons. So it doesn't even have to be precise. You can just roughly measure it. That's 1 and then 2. Next in the recipe, we're going to go ahead and put our Witch Hazel in, which is going to be 1 tablespoon. You could use less if you want to, because I can really taste that Witch Hazel when I'm gargling, but also you can taste that Witch Hazel, not Witch Hazel, but alcohol when you're using something like Listerine. So if you can take that, you can take a little bit of Witch Hazel taste. I'm just trying to knock down some of that baking soda, so we have a clear spout. Go ahead and pour that in. There's our Witch Hazel is in. Now we're going to go ahead and put in our aloe vera juice, and we need 1 full cup of aloe vera. And this juice comes in many different flavors, so you can actually pick the flavor that you want. I decided to just try a herbal one before I got any that had flavor. Now I did have a hard time finding the aloe vera juice. I went all over the store, and just so happens it was on the end cap of one of the store aisles, but it was in the drugstore aisle, so most likely you'll find it in the drugstore, just like I did. Alright, that's our aloe vera juice. And for our distilled water, you just need a half cup. So we'll take our half cup, pour in our distilled water. Alright, and that's all the major ingredients. And then next, you're going to just need 20 drops of peppermint oil. Now you don't really need a dropper for this. If you I have a big bottle of peppermint oil also, and with that one I probably would need a dropper, but for this you can just use the bottle because it's made so that it has a little dropper in the end of it. So just roughly put in 20 drops. So let's do that. couldn't really talk to you on that part because I was counting. But we have 20 in there, and the peppermint really gives it that mouthwash taste. And then that is it. You just close it up, you give it a shake up, and you have your very own mouthwash. And like I said, it doesn't taste too shabby at all. And as you can see, I still have tons of the ingredients left, so you can just make this over and over again. I keep my mouthwash in the refrigerator, but I don't like my mouthwash to be cold. So at night, I take a little bit out and I put it in a container and I just keep it in my bathroom, and that's for the next day's use, so it'll warm up. But I don't want it to stay out for too long because the aloe vera juice actually needs to be refrigerated after it's open. So you don't want to just let it sit out for days and days. Now this bottle, I brush my teeth quite a bit. I may use mouthwash maybe 3 or 4 times a day because when I'm eating sugar, and I love eating sugar, I always try to wash that sugar off of my teeth and out of my gums. So this bottle will last me maybe about 5 or 6 days, and then it's time for me to make a new batch. So if you use as much as I do, you may want to make more than one batch and just keep it in the refrigerator, and it's just that easy. And I can't even tell you what the price is on that. The aloe vera juice cost me about $7. This was the highest price item in the ingredients. Some of the items I had, Witch Hazel, I have baking soda here all the time, and I had to buy the distilled water, but over time it'll pay for itself. You'll have a healthy mouth, and it's just something green for you to use to green up your life a bit, just like I did. So you guys have a great day. Enjoy your mouthwash, and that's it from your lifestyle blogger for today. Love, peace, and hair grease. Peace out. If you would like to see more life as I live it, check out the Let's Talk Vegetarian video on the left, or How to Make Laundry Soap at Home video on the right. You can receive updates for newly released videos from this channel by selecting the subscribe link above. Also, please hit the thumbs up before you leave. Thanks and peace out.